Running, one of the most intense sports out there, and it's all thanks to the shoes you wear. Nowadays, millions of dollars is being poured in by these huge companies to try to design better shoes and make more money. This is both for track sprinters and for marathon runners. So, does it work? What technology do they actually use behind this? Now, me as a runner myself, this interests me and I enjoy technology. So I thought, why don't I take a look at some of this technology, whether it comes to carbon fiber, whether it comes to having more foam to add more bounce in return. So today I'm going to explain to you some of the science behind running shoes, but also be reviewing the new running shoes that I actually got. So let's get into it. What is up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing a new product review, something I'm going to start to do, and this is for my new running shoes. If you don't know, I'm actually not super serious, but I've done some running in the past. I'm doing cross country for high school now, and so shoes. Now I specifically am making this video because, well, it's technology. Shoes are technology, and also like with these, I got inserts also, so we're going to be talking about those also. But it's just some really cool technology that I thought it would be kind of cool to make a quick video about it. Let's get our unboxing. So these are shipped, so there is a little bit of damage on the box, but yeah, I've used New Balance in the past, but right now they're just like my go-to choice for running shoes. I know they also like make spikes and other things. They make everything from things you'd want to use for like soccer and baseball to like premium running shoes or just day-to-day use shoes like sports or just like normal use. They really make good, comfortable shoes. And yeah, so open it up. Got some nice wrapping paper. Open it up and right away, ooh, nice. So I chose this color because, well, it's bright, and when you're running at night, you really do like want to be seen. So I feel like it's bright, and it's also it's kind of like me. Like I like this color, and I feel like it's something that goes with me. There's this little green tag here, and this is actually pretty cool. So it's made of the upper part, this above the sole, is made of 50% or more recycled content. So pretty cool, like recycled technology. That's pretty cool, and still keep it like premium and like it doesn't break down. And at least one material in the midsole or outsole contains a minimum of 3% bio-based or 5% recycled content, and that is mainly not as much as up here, because like with here, it's where a lot of the technology is. Think about it, like where you hit the ground, it's all about having an equal and opposite reaction to get a good return from your force downward to go upward. So it's something that is pretty like premium, and I know there's been a lot of competition, some things like talking about like running shoes and which can get the best. What are these? So these are FoamX 1080s. Now I forgot what I had before the X before the FoamX, I had Foam 1080s, and those actually had a factory defunct where the actual like sole would come out and that was pretty bad. But these they're an entirely new design, keeping like kind of like the factor, and why with whole fresh foam, it's like really good foam technology. There was the 880s also, but I chose to do these because, especially for the miles I really put on with cross country and all that, and all the training I do, it's just a better choice. Okay, pause. Sorry. But real quick, I want to actually talk about the science of how running shoes can actually help you improve. Now, of course, it's not by that much, but in retrospect, when it comes to running, it's really a game won in minutes for really marathon running, and seconds or milliseconds even sometimes for sprinters. So really every second does count. Now there's two main ways you can get faster, and this is regardless of no matter what type of running you do. You can either improve your strides, which is basically how far forward you jump on each step, or you can move your feet faster. The community and running shoes are getting lighter and better, but we also need more foam to be able to give us more return and more bounce, so we can improve our strides. And that's where this new technology really comes in to really provide the best of both worlds. But then also you gotta think about stability also does come in a factor also. That's where they put in these carbon fiber plates, so you can keep the shoes, not only the shoe stable so it doesn't bend or break because you're putting on so many miles, but also so you can keep your foot stable so you don't roll your ankles, so you can feel comfortable. And that's where all this foam technology does come in, and also to return. So new materials, breathability, all that, very important. So yeah, now let's get more into talking about this specific shoe. They look pretty cool. So like the design, not sure if you can get up close, but I like this like woven material down here because it's like stretchy and it's breathable. You see, you got kind of like some air, like to get like cooling. Like think about it, PCs need cooling. If you're running, you're gonna need some cooling in your feet also. So I feel like that's pretty cool. Got pretty cool premium design. And I did try out like these before I went to an actual store, but I didn't like any of their color choices, so I specifically chose this color and ordered it online. I do have to say they're retailers. At least I went to one. It's not officially a New Balance one. It's more like a private New Balance retailer. They had like all the running like technology where they scan your feet and everything. And now let's get into this. So this is a New Balance X Super Feet insert. And if you don't know what Super Feet is, they kind of make like runners like inserts, and that's really for cushioning and also protecting like your foot. And the technology behind this actually is pretty cool, because when I actually went to the store, they actually have these like 3D scanners where you go down, they actually fully 3D scan both your feet, so they can kind of see the arch on your foot and anywhere. And this is really just to see where you need your foot to be supported when running and where you want to do it. Now I need some support, but like not like so much support where I still want to have cushioning, so I can be able to have that. But it's more where like, because I have a bit of a higher arch, my pressure points are my heel and my toes, and those are causing some problems. So if I can get some more support here. And the default inserts, I'll get them out. Alone, the default inserts, I will say, actually are like still pretty good. So these are the default inserts. The shoe is already shaped to have like a minor arch, but still not as much. And I'll show you how they really get this and why this is really one of the best. And I like how New Balance, they also added some of their own touches to it to like have their cushioning technology and then Super Feet technology. But the default inserts like this, foamy, but of course like these, you know, they break down sometimes, so those are sometimes annoying when you get them to break down, and sometimes it feels like sand in your feet. Those are annoying, but really not too much support, really flimsy. Let's open up these. So first thing on this box, one thing right here, CFX carbon fiber. Now this, I'm not sure exactly how much these cost, but they are, well, gamers, so I'll tell you that. We're talking about carbon fiber technology, which provides the arch support, because, well, you don't want that to break and you want it to be light and durable, which is why carbon fiber was a premium, amazing choice. So this is a premium technology product. It also got a deep gel heel cup, which just provides, as you know, you're going to be landing on your heel sometimes, to just have some of that support there, and a cushioned toe. So I'm gonna actually compare it to that one. I used these before. I don't think it was this generation, so I think this is a newer generation of the technology. I had the older ones used on my old running shoes, but these are newer ones, as of course my feet are growing. So first off, thickness. Let's kind of compare these. So entirely like different thickness, really. I can see this one, like the heel goes up higher, and you can look and you see this carbon fiber technology. Now this may not look like your default carbon fiber pattern, but it's more where like carbon fiber, that's woven carbon fiber, this is the carbon fiber, and pretty cool actually. So got the gel cup right here that goes right there. I can actually feel it. So it's thin, but then not as like squishy as this, because if I squish this, I can like squeeze it all the way, and of course it will return. But this, it's more like firmness and support that you get from this. So that's really cool. As you can see, perfectly good. I know they say sometimes they have to trim these, but specifically for my size, which I went a little tighter on these because I wanted to have a tight fit for my running shoes. I went for 11.5 for my size, and these basically fit perfectly. They will actually trim these in the store, so if you go for like a smaller size, because this is like kind of like a one size fit all, so they will trim them if you need to fit it in your shoe. But these, they fit perfectly as default. So yeah, I think that carbon fiber technology actually amazed me that you would use something like that, and it's something that is pretty cool to have that for like running shoe. And until recently, I never actually knew how much actually like technology actually goes into running. And even though this is not something that you would default get for any shoe, they do have other like of these with Superfeet for like daily use, running, or other things. And they will recommend you one based off your 3D scan, which is pretty cool. And they recommend it. You don't have to get it, but I chose it really just to get that extra support and durability for running. So add these inserts in this shoe. Now let's see if I can get it in first try, because of course normally when you just put an insert in, you just kind of curl it up like this, but with this it's a bit harder because you can't really curl up this carbon fiber. That's durable. So you kind of got to curl up the front, and even like that, it still is like super like hard to curl because it's like a more firmer foam material, which is still good because I still get a lot of really good cushioning on like the sides right here, already like pre-installed, and everywhere, and down here with the 1080s. Yeah, 1080 Ti. Woo! NVIDIA X New Balance shoe. Sheesh. We got that green. No, but let me try it on real quick, just to show you some of that drip. And while I'm trying this on real quick, I want to tell you about our sponsors-ish something. So if you don't know and you haven't seen like my Instagram or anything like that, my dad and my brother are actually running the Chicago Marathon, and you're probably wondering why I'm not doing it. Well, you know, ageism, gotta be 16 to do it. But why I'm telling you about this is because I'm gonna make it kind of a part of my channel now to kind of show this and kind of raise money. I will have a website linked down below, so you can kind of see our fundraising goals and like challenges we're gonna do if we get to a certain area. Now, if you don't know why this is so important, well, it's because because I've been running with them, training with them, it's a run that has purpose. I've been hitting new PRs by training with this, and it's really because it keeps you going and keeps you accelerating. Not because of some professional advanced technology training strategy, but because you're running for a purpose. Now, we're running with World Vision, Team World Vision, which is an amazing group. Some people think they're just all about a religious agenda, but really all they are is just trying to help people. I'd recommend checking out their social media pages so you can really see all the help they're actually doing to help so many kids. Now, specifically for us, we are running the Chicago Marathon for water. Now, if you want to go donate, you can donate in our website, or you can donate down below. Now, this is for both my dad and my brother. So if you want, you can choose one of those, but we're trying to equally fund both of them. So you can choose. And my brother's 16, my dad's in his 50s. So it's not like your average like runner you would see the run to the Chicago Marathon. Now, we're hoping if we can raise enough money to actually release a documentary on this. So make sure to go fund that so we can release a documentary, because I know you want to see that. But really why I really like this is because we have a purpose to run for, and we're running to help people. And that's what really I think is pushing all these people that I've seen at these team runs to kind of grow and to get there. And also specifically, if you want to donate, just $50. What is that nowadays? Like a meal? Sorry, because of inflation. But just $50, you can provide water for one child for life. Now, this is an investment that you're not really going to see return on physically, but you're mentally going to see a return. Because think about, how would you feel if you didn't have water? For $50, you're doing a passive investment that will help give a child water for life. So this is a very good choice and a very good investment. There's so many different studies that show financially even it's a good idea to give your money away. I'm not going to get in a big debate about this, but if you do want to go help, click that link down below. And bro, we are trying to raise that money, and I'm a small creator and I'm not that like big, but I do hope that you can share this. So help this get trending, get out there, so we can help really to kind of grow this fundraising, and we're trying to help make change and to do this. So thank you. And now back to the video. So got this on, not really tied, yeah, but got like a nice fit. One thing I do really like is I know I had ankle pain before. A quick story, when I was actually running track before, when I was in middle school, I actually had to mid-season actually drop out because I was running so many miles each day and really didn't understand that much stretching. So I actually injured this foot right here. So I had to get a leg brace for a while, and go to physical therapy. It was kind of annoying, and I actually kind of dropped and declined. But then because of my recent training and hardcore and really pushing myself to kind of catch up with my brother, I've actually gotten back and I'm getting closer to be like, I'm basically better than I was before. So that's something pretty good for me. But yeah, so it feels comfortable, feels nice. I'm thinking I'm gonna go do some testing for two specific things, because bro, what would this be if not a technology video without some testing? So first test I want to do is jump height, because if you don't know this, even though running is not like a specific jumping sport, your strides do kind of rely on how far you can really jump forward. So I want to see if I can jump higher with these shoes compared to my other default shoes. And also I do want to see if I can kind of run to a point faster with a certain timer, so kind of like a sprint dash. So let's go get into those tests. Yeah, let's go.
Over the top, ain't no left, so my spot,
Okay, that test didn't work too well, but from my perspective, I actually saw that with the shoes, I actually had more like of a 3 to 5 inches, probably even a little more. That's more like minimum. At minimum, I would say 3 to 5 inches in actual gain in my lateral. And of course, I didn't get a run up, and I also wasn't like really trying for the height comparison. It wasn't that good of one, but I definitely can say that it does provide better like bounce on it. But also, if you're going up high and you're returning and you got like crap shoes on and you land on the ground, well, you're gonna feel a lot of pain in your ankles and your feet. But with these, I hit the ground and was ready to run. So now let's do some basic like tests for running.
We'll begin on the word start. On your mark, get ready, start.
Fearless.
1, 2, 3,
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult.
Now, of course, both these tests didn't really show us anything, but now I've actually been using these Fresh Foam 1080Xs, these shoes, for actually a week now, and I'm getting close to actually putting on 100 miles on them. So they've actually been some pretty good shoes. Now, of course, I've been improving my pace, being more towards like meat quality pace, as of course I haven't really run in a while, so they've worked really good for me as I've been training for that, being like joggers. But then also they worked out very well just for longer runs and for me to do those workouts and tempo runs. Now, also, when we do go directly from a run to going into the weight room, they actually do still perform pretty well, where it's not like I have any problems where they could be used for daily use. But I just do use them when I'm working out and running and doing all that. So overall, I don't really have any complaints. I feel like they give me the best of both worlds, giving me a balance between really good, having like really good road run shoes, but also giving me the stability for when I do have to run on grass, which is very important because sometimes I do have to do training on grass like that. Of course, when the season does come, I'm going to use spikes. So if this video does good and you want to see a spike review, more talking about that, and yeah, but also make sure to check out the World Vision link in the description and donate, because that's just a really good thing that we're running for. And yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think, what shoe I should get next season, so maybe I could. So yeah, that's just about it. I'm leaving now.
over the top for real. Price won't drop for real.